Hi, I'm SimmerRue, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I am yet again giving Copperdale another chance. I am not the biggest fan of this world. I feel like it's got its issues. Lighting, number one. It's still, everything just looks so green and yellow. I don't know, there's just something off, and I absolutely love green. But if everything looks like it's got like a glow from like a green lake or something, it's just not visually appealing, in my personal opinion. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump into this build. This is like an astronaut's house. It's really cool. Going into this build, all that I knew was I wanted this to be an astronaut's house, and I wanted a McMansion. Now, in the end, it doesn't really look like a McMansion. It looks more like a weird barn house, but this home is so pretty. I actually wouldn't mind living in it. It's very big, it's very spacious. It only has 3 bedrooms, I think, but that's more than fine. There's a study, we have a beautiful, beautiful back garden. There's a greenhouse, and then, of course, a bunker that leads to where your rocket is. It's very cool. My little like rocket bunker space is very much inspired by something James Turner did like many years ago, and it just always lingered with me. So yeah, I finally did something with that piece of memory that I have, and I built this astronaut's home. I really like sometimes just building houses specifically for certain sims. It makes it easier for gameplay. This little back patio that I have, as you can see, there's a very much inconsistencies with like some of the bump outs are octagonal, and some of them all has like that half of an octagonal shape, and then some of the balconies were just basic squares. I do change that to all of them being like kind of that half of an octangular shape, as you can see here. It just looks a lot better. It made the home feel a little bit more cohesive, and that is in the end all that I wanted. I did build this before the roof update. I actually forgot that I had this home in like that I made this video. I was so excited with the horse ranch that I honestly forgot about it. And as I was going through just organizing all of my things, I realized, oh, I haven't posted this or made a video on this. And it's really surprising. This thing's like 2 months old. So yeah, there's that. So if I forget certain things, I did scroll through the house and kind of try to remember what was where and why I did certain things. But I do have the memory of a goldfish, so we have to keep that in mind while we venture on this little build. Now I go in at the bottom with the same like season pillars. On top I go in with the, I can't remember if this is snowy yes, with the snowy escape pillars. I tend to go more towards them than my original OG, which was the get together pillars. The snowy escape pillars are just better. And now, depending on what I build, I will most likely go for the horse ranch pillars because they are just absolutely amazing. The textures, the wood colors, everything, it's just so good. It's just so good. She's amazing. And I really did struggle with the front door. Eventually, I remembered that Strangerville exists, and Strangerville has the best doors. They've got all these beautiful stained glass details. We go in with a blue, even though the house is like a green, but it works. from all of the shows that I see of like America, their front doors never match the house. It's like a red, and then the house is like, I don't know, yellow or something. Like it's like weird combinations, but the doors shouldn't match. No. That is how you know that this is a suburban family. That yeah, it's just a suburban family in movies. It's like a signature. So that is what I went for. It's really cute. We place windows. Of course, we go with Seasons windows because it's the best windows that this game has ever given us. Nothing can top it. I do like the new windows that we got, but again, they are very, very specific. These windows are not. They are very versatile. They go with a lot of styles. I just love these windows. They are great. We need more of them, please. It's just a must. Also, we need more swatches in so many things. I am so sick and tired of like most of the swatches that we have. The new expansion pack just came out and I'm already ready for a new one. I want something new. I need more building things. I need more swatches. I just need more swatches. That's all that I want. Now, when you don't know what kind of style you're going for with the home or what color scheme, I do suggest starting with the kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the house, it always is. Once you have the kitchen's color scheme down, the rest of the home is just easy peasy, lemon squeezy, like honestly. Also, chairs, like these bar stools, we get so many of them, but most of them are so ugly and very, very, very bright in like the wrong colors that I tend to use the same bar stools. I also want more bar stools. I need more bar stools. We place these pots inside of the zinc and it looks so cute. I don't know, it just added a lot to this house, and I feel like kind of the type of family that we have here, even though they are rich, they are very, very, very laid back, and that's kind of what I'm going for. They are not necessarily like, oh, you just ate, everything needs to be done straight away. They also don't have people that work, that like constantly keep their place clean. This is very much like a family home, and that is what I like. That is what I kind of went for. You will see that we do use a lot of colors. This place just feels like a beautiful family home whose father just, or mother, or whatever parent, just is an astronaut. That's that is what we go for, and that is what we achieve. I also place, like, I scale these things down, and then I place, like, the microwave, and also some coffee, like the coffee maker, and I think tea. Yes, we place the coffee and the tea maker, and they are fully functional, and they look absolutely amazing, and they are, like, the perfect height to go into that cabinet. I was screaming. I honestly was screaming. I saw it and I thought to myself, will this work? Will this fit? And it does. And I am going to use it a lot. After I did this, I forgot about it. And I haven't used it since. But now that I'm seeing it again, I remember my excitement. And I actually made a note because it's just too cute. And I absolutely love that cabinet that came with the laundry day. Stunning, stunning, stunning. We also go in with the laundry day table. If this house was built after we had the new pack, I definitely would use that round table. That round table is stunning. It's got the most beautiful details on it. And this is where we decide we need to change the tiles in the kitchen. I go for like this white and green with gold trim, and it is stunning. It blends in perfectly. It just works. It just works. Also, we need new curtains. I am going to say this probably in every single video, But I am so sick and tired of these sheer curtains that glitch. They are so glitchy, but they are so beautiful. They go with absolutely everything. And it just makes me sad for that we have to settle for mediocre. Because that's what's happening. We are settling for mediocre. And yeah, I'm sick and tired of it. We pay a lot of money for Sims games. Like, these things are expensive. Yeah, I got this pack for free, which is why, because I already had base game. And when they made base game for free for like a month, they gave this kit out for like SimmerRue as well. So yeah, I didn't pay any money for it, which is why I'm very forgiving of it. Because I didn't pay money for it. But if I had paid money for it, I would have been very irritated. I still would have used it, but I would have been quite irritated. I do use the couch that also come with that kit. Please don't ask me what the kit's name is because I do not know. It's like Desert Lux or something. But I could be mistaken as well. But it's absolutely stunning and it is a must-have kit. It's the Desert Kit. If you just Google the Desert Kit, it will come in. And then, of course, we place this carpet. We go in with the T.O.O.L because she is stunning. She is everything. She is the moment. And we place that carpet, which also blends in perfectly with the walls. It blends in perfectly with the couches. It's just absolutely stunning. We go for this diagonal kind of vibe. And it really just breaks up this entire house. We place a lot of like little details like these, like that coat hanger. We add the letterbox. We go in with some umbrellas. And then I think we place a lot of like carpets, but I delete all of them. I just had to put this into the video because it does lead into me adding certain things that is kind of relevant that I do keep. So it was a choice. I don't know why I thought that all of these carpets would work in this house. It's not that it looks bad, it's just that it looks bad. And it had to just go. Please just leave. We add a blarfy for decoration, and then we delete all the carpets because, like, oh my god, it was a lot. We go in with some more carpets, but they are a little bit more sporadic, and it actually works a lot better. It feels in a way cozier than with all of the carpets, which is weird because the carpets are what makes it like cozy, or you would think. But no, this looks a lot better, it works a lot better with the layout, and then we just need to place a coffee table. I never use this coffee table with like the glass piece in the middle. It's very mid-century, and even though I love mid-century, it's a bit too mid-century. But it really, really, really works with this house. This is like a small little sunroom or like a reading room. I go ahead and I place a lot of plants. I think we have some planters in here. Yes, we do. But this particular build is area of the house is not really for planting. We do have a greenhouse, but I feel like the other partner is really into gardening, so that is what they do. They're like a stay-at-home parent, and they just do a lot of gardening. Speaking of they and them, I saw this absolutely ridiculous TikTok of like this young, she's like a girl, she's in university, very, like early 20s, and I cannot understand the mentality when it comes to like Gen Zers and having like this stupid fucking boomer mentality. Sorry that I swear, but it's like serious. Like, what the fuck? Like, being like, I cannot use they, them because people are not like plural. And I'm like, really? Really? Are you that uneducated? Are you that uneducated? I am not English, and I know that they, them have been, like, can be used as singular, like, all the time. Like, what the fuck? Like, please, people, educate yourselves. But don't just go ahead and spill like a bunch of nonsense on the internet, because those things are forever. Being ignorant, it doesn't have to be forever. You can just educate yourself. But I feel like most people just don't want to educate themselves. And it's sad. It's very sad. But that is all that I'm going to say on that now. Let's not get all political, but please just educate yourself and be respectful. Like, oh my god, it doesn't take a lot to say they, them. Or ask someone what their pronouns are. You are not gonna die, your tongue is not gonna fall off, and Jesus is not gonna crucify you. Thank you. So, yeah, we go into this beautiful bedroom. I love the layout. I love those couches. That one couch I think comes with, it was like the new Book Nook kit, and it's stunning. And also this bed that comes with cats and dogs. How beautiful are those bedside tables? That yellow just blends in absolutely stunningly. We go in with the curtains, like these beautiful like shade, yeah, with like the lights in it. I don't know what you would call it. It's like a canopy, and it looks so stunning. We use these fox like bed lamps, and this teenager's room is just absolutely beautiful. Everybody has got their own balcony. It was very important to me that every child has a balcony. I don't want one child to like feel sad because they don't have one. It's just not the type of vibe that this family has. As I said, this is like a family, you know? Everybody is like treated very equally. Of course, sometimes the curtains clipping with curtains. Let's get into that. So it's so bad. Sometimes you can just beautifully place everything and it will just, you know, it won't clip and you can just add it. And then like you go to the other side of the window frame and then the thing just constantly clips onto it. It is the most frustrating thing I've ever experienced in my life. I absolutely hate it when you have to go ahead and move all the windows around and then place everything there. You can see that I am in such a good mood. Seeing as I am just complaining about everything. But I'm remembering all of these annoying things as I'm going through this. Please don't get me wrong. The Sims is my favorite game. But you have to be able to see the flaws in certain things in order to actually just enjoy it and be able to like look past it. So this is very all the critique that I'm giving is honestly coming from like the bottom of my heart. It really is. Now there's another thing that I hate is when staircases don't like the wall doesn't like completely blend up. Not a fan. And going upstairs, this is like a pajama lounge, so this is where the kids can also like play TV. There's another video game console because we have two children and like parents. I mean, parents play video games as well, so we need more consoles. And this is exactly what we have. We go in with the laundry day. It's like the like table, and then I just added the two side tables next to it, and it looks stunning. It made this entire like a big beautiful table and I was obsessed. This little area here is just so cute. It was absolutely perfect for like a couch and a TV and a rocking chair and just a beautiful little cozy spot where someone can just come and sit and have a good time. We moved the mirrors down with the tool mod, which is again absolutely amazing. Tool mod is life, tool mod is everything. And then this shelf area here, this is like the other parent, the one that is the astronaut. That's their wall. So you will see that it's a bunch of like space things. It's like certificates that they probably did like got at the University of Astronauting. I don't know what you call it. I am not a smart astronaut person. It's just not the vibe. I'm an artist. So don't ask me these questions. But yeah, we go in, we just place a lot of paintings. I love those little curtains that come with cats and dogs, so of course we had to use it. And then we go into the bathroom. This bathroom is so cute. It absolutely works. We go in with a green like theme. I use the shower top combo that came with high school years best shower top combo ever. And then I use this decorative thing that came with the bathroom clutter kit, which is a disgrace. Like, that kit is such a money grab. But I do like the carpets, and I do like that one that isn't, like it's closed. It's not the one that's all messy, because that one, I don't know what they thought when they came to the mesh of that, but that was a mess. That was a mess. We go in and we mimic all of the bathrooms, but you can see the difference in like whose type of bathroom is it in, say, the towels or the bath mat. But I didn't want to go in and give them all different tiles. I didn't feel like it's realistic. And even though I'm not all about realism in The Sims, I did think it wasn't necessary to do this. I tried to get this bathroom to like work and figure it out. It is completely functional at the end, so you can use it. But this room's bathroom is very cluttered. I'm so sorry, teenager. You do pull the like short string when it comes to bathrooms. Sorry, it is what it is. This is the parents' bathroom. Now, absolutely stunning. We go in, we build this custom like shower. I saw this hack on TikTok. Unfortunately, I do not know who it is or who did it, but it's great fucking hack. I should stop swearing, but great hack. So yeah, so we go ahead, we just place some extra details like the soap, we put that planter there, we go in with those dividers from university. They are like frosted. I'm not too sure if they're dirty. I think one of the swatches is dirty and one of them is the frosted one. But we go in with the frosted one and she looks so cute. We finish off this bathroom by just placing some carpets. We add a lot of plants. And then the toilet is in a separate room. I do put a window in there because I kind of felt bad when it came to like ventilation situations. Because I do feel like you need to ventilate bathrooms. Even though the downstairs like singular toilet area is not ventilated at all. But you can't have everything. You can't have your bread buttered on both sides. Well, I guess you can, but it's going to be very messy. And I'm not about the mess. Now, this is the upstairs balcony. We have, obviously, a telescope. Because this is an astronaut. And we need telescopes. The child, of course, on their balcony, they have the little drawing activity thing. I like putting that on balconies. It's quite big. And the balconies in The Sims can sometimes just be really irrelevant. I mean, how many times can you just place a chair on a balcony? Because, yeah, that's what you do. Chess tables and chairs, and like planters, and maybe a barbecue. I don't know. If it's big enough, a hot tub, but this wasn't big enough. She just wasn't the vibe. Now we go outside. I use this beautiful brick wall. I think this is from Cottage Living, if I'm not mistaken. And she blends in really well, the brick, with the brick that came with Seasons. Now I am trying to figure out where am I going to place this greenhouse. We decided this corner because it is going to be the closest to the actual outside garden that we do have as well. And this kit, this like greenhouse kit, is absolutely stunning. I use these windows a lot. This door, overused. I don't even use it necessarily for like greenhouses. I just use it in like general. They fit beautifully with the windows from the Machino stuff. Absolutely obsessed. It's what I've wanted forever. And I just couldn't ask for more. I was just so excited. So here we go ahead, we build our little bunker. This is what I meant when I said like I saw this little hack from James Turner. So he built a bunker downstairs. I went in with the same, and then he used like roof details as like the shutters. And that's as much as what I could remember. So I'm not really a bunker builder, and because I'm not an astronaut, firstly. But yeah, I think this looks really cool. I honestly do. I love the idea. Yeah, he mentioned that it's, these things would be like underground. You can't just have something like above the ground and you could like kind of hide it. It just makes more sense. N- Not really. I mean, having a rocket in your backyard makes zero sense. But in The Sims, it makes sense. I like the idea of it. And yeah, it's cute. So we add some stairs. I couldn't go in and place, like, for some reason, a staircase there. It had to be like 4 tiles high up. No one knows. So we just put it at like a platform with like 1 tile in. Looks really cute. This is like just some extra details that we go in, just trying to make this bunker hallway look more interesting. This entire thing is just Foley space of just like nonsense that I place. We go in with some pipes, a lot of things from like Get to Work, which is like the science career. So we add a lot of things with that. Thank goodness for that pack because it really helped. It really helped. As I said, I didn't know bunkers, and I could have Googled bunkers, but I really didn't want to. I was busy watching Disney Channel and I was just having a fun time. This was just a fun time. I really like sometimes just going in and just like building and thinking to myself, is this like proper? Will this make sense? And no, it won't. It won't make any sense, but it was a fun time doing it. And that is all that counts. You need to have fun in The Sims. Because if you don't, what's even the point? I'm getting too much. Let's get back to our little build. We add ourselves like our back garden. This back garden is like, there's a lot that goes on here. As you can see, there's still like 5 minutes left of the video because this back garden took a long time. I always go in with the little Snoopy head. I feel like that is a beautiful shape for paving. It adds a lot of like areas where you can place things. It's circular, but it's also kind of square. So that is what I wanted. And it looks pretty great. We just go over everything with like this like pine. Why did I say it that way? It sounded like it was really weird. But yeah, so we go in with this pine. I kind of put it over the paving itself so that it looks like the wind like kind of blew it there. We add some rock detail. I don't think I do this rock detail everywhere. I actually think on the other side we go in with more of like a flower detail, which I think works a lot better for there. But I did like this rock detail here. Looks really cute. The flowers are really cute. And we went for like a kind of big bushes to fill everything up and fill everything out, paired with like smaller bushes. Here you can see that we do add the flowers as like the border. Those flowers we use on the opposite side just as like flowers inside the flower bank. And then we just have to go ahead and we just have to fill things around this like a greenhouse. I thought those bushes would be perfect because they do fill up a space. And why do you need to add like extra flowers and things behind it? Nobody can see it. There's a wall. And also, I didn't want the greenhouse to be part of the wall. I wanted it to be inside of the fence itself. We add Scratchy. Is that your name? I think it is. We add Scratchy and we lower him down because he was just floating because of my foundation. Tool mod is absolutely amazing. You can do absolutely everything with it. And then we just hide the bunker, like the metal part, with some more plants. I really wanted it to kind of be like incognito. Like, not a lot of people know about this. It's very top secret. So yeah, so that's what we're going for. And then we needed a white picket fence. This is a white picket fence type of family. You cannot tell me that these people would not have a white picket fence. And of course, like most lots in The Sims, the driveway doesn't like connect to the end of the lot. So we have to go in like, people walk halfway there and then they like jump and then they just continue walking. So that's what it looks like because of all of the gravel. There's just this entire patch of grass But it's fun still. It looks really cute. It does blend in at the end with how I just played around with some terrain paint. And then after we filled this entire spot up with flowers, which is just so beautiful, this must smell absolutely amazingly in summertime. We go in with some debug foley from plants and things that comes around the world. There's a lot of wildflowers, so we add that, and that really, really, really just makes this build look stunning. It Without that, I don't think it would look that nice. It really just makes it blend into the world perfectly. There are some rocks and all kinds of little things in this, like that came with debug with this pack, that is just absolutely stunning. And then, of course, I looked at this spot and I thought to myself, this seems a little bit empty. So let's add this thing that I don't know what you call it, but it's like a canopy type of thing with like made out of wood. The name completely left my mind. Remember, I am not English, so do not judge me. I do forget things sometimes. And I thought to myself, is this too busy? Is there just too much going on? But no, this is a busy family. There isn't too much going on. It needs to be busy. It needs to look full. It needs to feel like people are actually like living here constantly. Someone is not working and they are living at home and they are looking after the garden and they just love the garden. They love gardening. So yeah, that is what I went for, and I think it looks absolutely great. We are getting close to the end of the build. We are just finishing up this greenhouse, placing some extra flowers, some foley things in between all of the actual planters that you would use. And yeah, I think we finish everything off with just some wall details. We have to place a mailbox, and let me just jump into the game and I can show you around. Here we are back in the game, and yeah, stunning. I really love this house. So glad that I kept the blue door. It just works. So this is what I meant with you have to like jump from the one point to the other. This just honestly looks so weird. I don't know why the Sims team does this. Like, I really don't. It just feels disconnected. But it's still... Let's not look at that. Let's look at everything else. And it honestly feels like this house blends in beautifully. This is the wildflowers that I added. Now that we don't have the white border, you can see that it really, really, really does blend in really cute. Here we have our bunker space. And then let me just quickly show you the floor plan. This is our upstairs floor plan. We have our ensuite bathroom, our main bedroom, their patio, our upstairs bathroom, which is like the joint bathroom. Here we have our child's bedroom, their little balcony there facing the front, our pajama lounge, our teens room, and then their little bathroom. This bathroom is kind of insignificant, but still, it's cute. We need it. And then we have our downstairs, which is our entrance and our main family living space. Oh, I changed this out for a piano, apparently. I didn't know, but it is better. I actually like the piano a lot more. It makes more sense than the Blarfy Teddy. And then, of course, we have our little crafting room. We have this chess room, we have our kitchen, and then our dining space. Now, let me just quickly show you the kitchen tiles, because we went past that quite quickly. And then you have these beautiful doors that you can just open, and all the fresh air and the flowers and everything, the scents can just come in. Stunning. I would love living in this house. I would love it. We had to close these windows up because it just looked a bit weird with how the windows were. I couldn't really get things to place properly with the curtains. So it is closed. I would have liked it to be open, but it is what it is, and it doesn't look that bad. It still adds a lot of detail and character. Now, downstairs, of course, we have our little bunker, our landing spot. thank you so much for joining me on this video. This is quite a lengthy one, but I do feel like it was worth it. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my uploads, and then I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.